Hello.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. Good day, good evening, and good morning, wherever part of the world you are watching. Yes, guys, welcome to another Virginia Thrivers Live. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with us tonight. Whether you're watching live or catching the replay, we appreciate your being here. My name is Lisel. I was born and raised in the Philippines and now live in Virginia, USA with my husband. Like many people, I had dreams, responsibilities, fears, and moments when I wondered if life could be different. I worked as a beautician for many years abroad, became a breadwinner for my family, moved to the United States, started over, worked different job, and faced many challenges along the way. That's why I love our conversation tonight because sometimes what is holding us back is not a lack of opportunity. Sometimes it's fears, sometimes it's doubt, sometimes it's waiting for the perfect time. And tonight, that's exactly what we're talking about. Our Virginian Thrivers is back, and I know we missed some our partners here. Sis Coco, I think she will jump in when she's ready. Sis Alex is busy, and Sis Bebe. Yes, guys, our topic tonight is what's really stopping people from starting. Have you ever wanted something different for your life, but found yourself hesitating? Maybe you wanted to learn a new skill, maybe start a business, maybe make a change, maybe pursue a dream you had for years, but something keep holding you back. And the truth is, most people don't fail because they start. Many people never start because of fear, doubt, uncertainty, or waiting for the perfect moment. Tonight, our Virginian Thrivers family will share their thoughts and experiences on this topic. And our hope is that something shared tonight encourage you to take one step closer to your goals. Sis Marita, let's begin with you. Sis Marita has spent many years serving others as a hairstylist and is now embracing new opportunities and a new season in life. Sis Marita, what is the biggest fear people have before starting?
Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are tuning in. My name is Marita. I am from Virginia. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of three, and I'm originally from Pampanga, Philippines. And I am a former hairstylist and now doing this digital business. And I am very proud I said yes to this. And to answer your question, I believe one of the biggest fears that people have before starting is the fear of the unknown. Many people wonder, uh, they start asking, what if I fail? What if I'm not tech savvy? Uh, or what if I invest my time and it doesn't work out? I can relate so much to that because I had those same fears when I first started. Coming from the salon industry, it's completely different, and it's uh, it's very different. As in, I'm hands on doing that. This one, you have to do a lot of computer work, and um, it's very intimidating for me in the beginning because I was not tech savvy at all. What helped me move forward was focusing on learning one step at a time, trusting the process, and leaning on the support. We have a lot of training and mentorship We have coaches. They're available 24/7 because we're globally. Anybody can jump in. And if you have that question, even your coach or mentor are not available on in your time zone, other people from other places, they can jump in and help you. So that support is very important, and the fear doesn't always disappear before you start. Sometimes courage is simply taking the first step despite being afraid. The truth is, growth, it begins when we move beyond our comfort zone. And you don't have to figure out everything when you start. We have the step-by-step training, so that will help you learn along the way. And that is it for me, sis. Lisa, back to you.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Sis Marita. I think many people can relate to that. Fear often sounds like, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if doesn't work? But what if it does? Sometimes fear is simply a sign that we're stepping into something we never done before, right?
Mhm.
Thank you, Sis Marita. And next, let's hear from Brother Mark, coming from our strong academic professional background as a math professor. He brings us a unique perspective. Take away, Sis Brother Mark. Mark, why do so many people wait even when they want change?
Hey everybody, as Liesel said, my name is Mark. I'm a math professor at Virginia Commonwealth University, and I started my online business 2 years ago, almost 2 years. Got a couple more weeks before I celebrate my 2 year anniversary. And it's very funny. Wanting change and being willing to make a change are two very different things. Um, and why won't people actually take the action when they want the change? Well, first of all, Marita just talked about it. People are scared. There's fear of the unknown. There's the fear of what if I fail. There's the fear of what if this doesn't work. There's the fear of being scammed. I think that was probably my big one. Is there's so many scams and not being able, or not being able, but it being difficult to figure out what was a scam and what wasn't. Um, which is why I'm very grateful that I came across this opportunity, because you're given plenty of options to figure out it's not a scam. Um, right? Like we've got webinars, we've got people doing things like this, we've got people going live, they've got business pages. You can follow them, you can watch I mean, some people watch people for years. Um, Once you do unlock the discovery videos, you've got 30 days. You're inside the private group. You get to ask questions of your mentor and coach. You get to, some people will ask for a refund. We've had people ask for a refund just to see if it's a scam, if they'll get their money back, and then turn right around and pay it again. And so, there are lots of reasons that people won't take action, but we try to alleviate as many of those for people as we possibly can. I think I gave more than just my answer. So there you go, Sis Lisa.
Thank you so much, Brother Mark. That is such a powerful reminder. Many people want change, but wanting change and making a decision are two different things. Sometimes we wait for certainty, sometimes we wait for confidence, but confidence often comes after we take action, not before. And yes, we miss Sis Coco. We'll go for another questions here. Um, Here is, hold on. Looking back, what advice would you give yourself on day one? If I could go back and talk to myself one day, on day one, I would say, stop doubting yourself. You don't have to know everything before you start. I spent so much time overthinking, wondering if I was capable, if I was good enough, or if I would fail. Looking back, I realized that growth comes from taking the first step, not from having all the answer. I will tell myself to be patient, trust the process, and keep learning. I would also remind myself not to compare my journey to someone else. Everyone starts at a different place and grows at a different pace. Most importantly, I would say believe in yourself a little more. God did not place a dream in your heart without giving you the ability to pursue it. The journey may not always be easy, but every lesson, every challenge, and every small win will help shape the person you are becoming. Just start, just keep going, and trust that your future self will thank you for not giving up. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start become great. And the answer is really, really relatable to every one of us, right? So, anyone can add some more, sis Marita. We miss a lot of our partners.
Well, for me, what I would tell my younger self, probably, yeah, get out of your comfort zone. I was in my comfort for so many years. Like I said, I was been in the industry, salon industry for many years. I came here in the U.S. 1990, so I've been here 36 years. And the first couple of years, I worked somewhere else before I went ahead and start doing hair because that's what I love to do. But before I came here in the US, I was taking up engineering, which is completely different once again, you know. And then from hairstylist to jumping to, you know, this technology. So, yeah, very, very different. But what will I tell my younger self is don't stay in that comfort, which that's what I did because I was a hairstylist for that long. Ever since before I came in the US, I'm also doing hair. When I was in college, I worked in the morning at the salon and then I go to school at night. And then when I came here, I thought it's gonna be different. My parents, my mom and my brothers, they were like, "You're going back to school," and I said, "No, I'm gonna work first, make money, and so I can, um, help myself go to school because my mom, she already brought us over here, so it's just fair that we go work and." But after 2 years, I feel like, I don't want to go back to school anymore. Then I started working at the shop. So from then, 2 years later, after I arrived here, um, been in the shop. So, what would I tell myself if I can, my younger self? Um, don't stay in that comfort, go try something different and don't be afraid, don't be afraid trying something new, something different, and especially like with this one, I'm so happy that I said yes because I started liking do what we're doing. I love learning. That's the very number one good, feeling for me because now I'm actually feel like I'm in school again. All this training, so I'm enjoying it. So that's probably what I will tell my younger self. Get out there, don't stay in that comfort.
Thank you so much, sis Marita. Beautiful reflection. And I think many of us wish we could go back and tell ourselves Don't overthink, don't compare, don't wait so long, just start, right? So, Brother Mark, you can add something from this question, huh? Hold on. uh, how important is mindset when starting something new? Brother Mark.
So I think mindset's important no matter what. Um, was it neuroplasticity? Is the fancy name for it. And as a Christian, right, the Bible says be transformed by the renewing of your mind, and science is figuring out that you can actually do that. Um, I think that applies to everything, right? Like you're going to have days where things don't go your way. That's whether you're doing your own business, whether you're raising kids, whether you, you're just living life, you're working a full time job. Um, and your ability to maintain a positive mindset and stay focused, um, it's imperative, right? People think that it's um, motivation, and it's not motivation; it's discipline. I mean, I enjoy you guys. I love our times together, but there's some Sunday nights at 7 o'clock. I'm like, meh. I really don't want to go do this, right? Like, it's the end of the day. I've had a good day, or I've had a bad day, or I've had an exhausting day, right? And it's about that mindset to say, no, you need to do this for your business. You need to go to your office and log in and do it and put a smile on your face. Um, because then that changes things, right? Like it is more often the nights and days that I don't want to do something that I get the biggest reward from actually doing it than the days I show up all hyped to do something. Um, I even with my post on social media, right? Showing up consistently. I was in a mood the other day. I couldn't think about what to post. And so I just wrote a little reflection story, and it's one of my best posts ever.
Wow.
Um, and it's right. Like if I had let my motivation dictate instead of my mindset to be disciplined and show up anyway, I never would have made the post that has gained me so much traction, you know, this week. So mindset is super important, which is why we focus on it a lot in our community.
That's right. Thank you so much, Brother Mark.
Yeah, of course.
It's very powerful. Mindset is very important when starting something new, because before anything changes on the outside, something has to change on the inside first. Many people don't stop because they lack ability. They stop because they doubt themselves, fear failure, or worry too much about what other people will think. When I started something new, I realized also that I didn't need to know everything. I just needed to be willing to learn. Positive mindset doesn't mean everything will be easy. It means choosing to keep going even when things feel difficult or uncomfortable. There will be days when feel discouraged, like what Brother Mark said. You don't sometimes, I mean, we don't want to show, but we are doing this for our business. We show up every day. There will be days when you're questioning yourself, but if your mindset is focused on growth instead of perfection, you will keep moving forward. For me, mindset is the difference between saying I can do this and saying I can't do this yet, but I'm willing to learn. So yes, guys, our live tonight, it's really we're missing some of our partners, and yes, our discussion we just wrap up tonight. One thing becomes very clear: most people don't need more information. Most people need more belief. Believe that they can learn. Believe that they can grow. Believe that they can focus to their future different from their present. every person you heard tonight had fears. Every person had questions. And yes, every person had doubts, but they took a step anyway. And that's what growth looks like. No perfection, just progress, one step at a time. Here at Virginia Thrivers, we believe nobody should have to figure it out everything alone. That's why we are here, focus on learning, mentorship, community, and personal growth. And we are all here willing to help you. Just reach out to everyone. No pressure, no perfect people, just ordinary people learning and growing together. If something from tonight's discuss spoke to you, if you've been thinking about making a change, if you've been curious about learning something new, we invite you to learn more. Visit our website. It's there in the below our everybody's website right there. Reach out. We are here helping you guys do your research, take a look, ask questions, and decide what feels right for you because your future deserves more than someday. Thank you again to our amazing Virginia Thrivers family. Thank you everyone watching live and all watching the replay. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your evening. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to start, you just have to be willing. God bless everyone. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you again next week. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. God bless. Bye.
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 Bye, everybody. Have a great week.